guys, I'm so glad you're here. This is going to be so much fun. I think you're going to have a great time hearing the stories of impact and playing some games. So we need you to do something. Don't roll your eyes at me. I know you just wanted to sit there in your pajamas with your popcorn and your Coke, but here's what I need you to do. So throughout this event, you're going to hear trivia questions. There are going to be 3 questions geared to adults and 3 questions geared to kids. We want you to write down your answers. At the very end of the video, we'll tell you how to submit those answers, okay? Now, on Monday, we're going to draw for prizes. One lucky person is going to win the grand prize. You know what it is? It's a chicken. I'm just kidding. We're not going to give you a chicken because my grandkids would be real upset with me if I did that. So, we do have great prizes though. Things from local artists, a $100 gift card. So pay attention, play the game, and enjoy hearing the stories, okay? Here we go.
And welcome to the Branch of Nashville's virtual event, Celebrate Today, Cultivate Tomorrow. My name is Lydia Soper, and I have been working at the Branch of Nashville since 2017 as an English as a second language teacher and the executive assistant. 2020 has been a crazy year for everyone because of COVID-19, but it has not changed the fact that helping others is essential, so the branch had to stay open in order to do that. And thanks to your support as volunteers, donors, and supporters, we have been able to stay open and serve more people than we ever have before through our food pantry and our ESL program. This 30-minute virtual event is going to show you what 2020 has looked like for the Branch of Nashville, how things have changed, what we have done, and just an overview of everything. It's also going to include some fun trivia questions along the way for you to get to know the branch a little bit better. We are so thankful for all of your support and for God who has provided for every step of the way and who has allowed us today to celebrate the work that has been done through the branch and through all of you in 2020 and to learn more about how we can cultivate tomorrow.
So when the whole COVID-19 hit, and the branch, like many other businesses in the area, they were wondering how we gonna deal with this. And we started thinking, oh, we're probably gonna have to close our pantry because we don't have space. We cannot maintain the 6 feet apart regulations and all those things. And we were concerned for our volunteers. And so we were about to say, okay, we're gonna close or we're gonna shut down like every other business here in the area. But then very quickly we learned that we were essential.
Well, the branch have impacted me by when I was first coming shop with the branch. I couldn't believe it because I had gotten so much food. Ever since then, you know, I just want to be a volunteer. I want to help feed families like, you know, the branch does. So I'm the branch. I consider me part of the branch now.
Well, 4 years ago, I had a massive heart attack. I had to have open heart surgery. According to the doctors, if I had not made it to the hospital, I would have been no more. And I knew then that God was saving me for something. There's something I needed to do for Him. And so I started by volunteering at little things at the church, and then I started volunteering at the branch. There was something so good about helping all these people and seeing the smiles on their faces and knowing that I had provided a service that they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. It brings a meaning to my life that I didn't have before.
we needed to stay open because the lines out there were growing. We started from serving 74 clients to 100 to 150, and the lines were massive. And we started sending emails to volunteers, and at that time I was a volunteer myself. And I saw how the branch went from one small building to a huge location where this church opened the door to us and let us use their amazing location, their big gym. It was just perfect. It was just so meant to be for the situation.
We are created to be a blessing to one another. Life is all about, being a blessing to someone. So the testimony and the news and the smile I see on the faces of people will help. The joy it gives to the families, the hope it gives to them, that someone somewhere loves and cares for them.
The community needs us, needs me, and I cannot be selfish. And everybody in the branch didn't say, some other pantry would do it, we have to.
Top of the morning to you. Right, I'm so excited about this awesome holiday weekend. Halloween? Oh no, not Halloween, we're celebrating. Yes, you see, St. Patrick's Day. What? It's not March? How can that be? It seems like it's such a great weekend for luck. I'm lucky to see you, and you're lucky to see me. Who cares about Halloween? I have a question for you now. How many pounds of food does the branch give out in a week? Maybe good luck will be on your side for this one.
When the branch first opened, the food pantry, there was a need for immediate relief, and so the food pantry helped with that. But we soon realized that we wanted our guests to thrive, to not just survive. And we decided, with over 70% of our guests coming in our community being non-English speaking, something that was needed was an English as a second language program to help them thrive in our community.
I think the branch has had a great impact on my life, because when I came to USA, I don't speak English, and it's not easy when you come one country with different language. It's not easy because you don't understand the people. I started in branch on level 2, and my life changed because I think it's a good system, good program for the people when you don't know speaking English. I started in 2017, and I was confused the first week, but when I come for 1 month, I say I need to speak English. It's good because you practice English, and I found everything on branch because the program have a good writing, good speaking and listening, and everything. The teachers are good, they help us and everything. I found a better job, and I work with American people. I think my life is changing. And in the future, I hope speak English very well, and I hope find a better job and start my own business. I think I get all this. Thank you, Branch, because they are the key for speaking English.
So over the years of the branch being opened, we looked at the fact that people were continuing to come back to our food pantry week after week, and we were always there to provide that short-term immediate relief. But we thought to ourselves, how can we create a sustainable way for people to be able to survive and to thrive on their own? And an English as a second language program seemed to fit that with the guests that were coming to us, and a lot of them not speaking English. So the English as a second language program ties into the Branch's mission beautifully of creating this community where everyone can thrive, where we are not only nourishing people through our food pantry, but we are educating and we are equipping them to be able to go out on their own and to have the skills and the tools that they need in order to do that.
The Esl program have been our first opportunity to study and learn English in the United States since we arrived like 1 year ago. And it's more than a place to learn English. I have met wonderful people there, including my teacher. She's the best.
I came from Egypt to United States from 4 years ago, and I tried before many programs, many places to learn English, but this branch, seriously, it is the best one. I know now how to talk. All the time I couldn't understand this grammar. Now I understand. I'm very happy. Last week, I'm very, very happy.
I just wanted to say thank you for your support and for giving in order to have these students have the opportunity to learn English and to have this community where they feel welcomed and they feel loved through the branch, through the volunteers, through their teachers, through the staff, and through supporters like you. So thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Wendy Salyers. I'm the English director and the intensive English teacher here at the Branch of Nashville. Over the last several months, a lot of things have really changed in this world because of the pandemic. Here at the branch, many things have changed as well. But one thing that hasn't changed is that we really love people. We love people and want to nourish them, equip them, educate them. These are a part of our mission statement. And in our English department, every teacher loves her students. We love our classes and we treat them like family. They become a part of our English family. That's what we like to say. And we enjoy being in community with them. So as you might imagine, the pandemic brought a huge problem because we love people. We love being around people. We love being in community with people. But the safe thing to do during the pandemic was to stay away from people. So we couldn't conduct our normal in-person classes. And to truly understand what that meant to us and to our students, you would have to have visited us during a regular weekday or weeknight before the pandemic. You would have seen people from all nations, all cultures, all backgrounds, sitting together, talking, laughing, eating foods from all kinds of countries, and just having a good time while practicing English. As we switched to technology and began teaching our students on Zoom, we really weren't sure how that would play out. We didn't know how many of our students had the available technology, how many students had time to get online and figure out a new process of doing things. Because our students' world had changed also. Many of them were struggling with financial loss. Some lost their jobs. Others were struggling with the coronavirus itself. Many of them were sick with the virus. As always, they were worried about their family here, but their families in other countries who were struggling as well. But our students continued to study. They came to class with smiles on their face. So one of the things that we really wanted to achieve during the pandemic with our English department was just to be a constant in our students' lives. Everything around them was changing. They were in a different culture, and we wanted to be able to continue to remain constant, and we were able to do that. Our teachers stepped in and did whatever was necessary, and the students did the same. They continued, they came, they learned, and we walked through this pandemic together. In fact, we're still walking through it with our students together, online, in a different way, but still caring, still loving, still nurturing, still being a part of our students' lives. And that's what we are here at the branch. We're a group of people who aren't perfect, but who love people, all people, and love being in community. And that's what we do in our English program. And we're so thankful that you can be a part of that by assisting us financially and prayerfully. Hi, this is my dog Rambo. And Rambo loves treats. He likes these beef treats. Here you go, bud. Oh, yeah. And he likes these bacon treats. Here, Rambo. Good boy. Good boy. Rambo likes snacks, and so do I. I like cookies. What do you like? I have some different cookies here. I have pumpkin cookies and chocolate chip cookies. Lots of different yummy kinds of cookies. How many cookies do you think we should give people at the branch?
Hey guys, thank you for being here to participate in our virtual event. 2020 has been quite the year. We've never done this before, and we've never done a lot of things before, so it's been pretty mind-blowing. When people began to start losing jobs in March, just left and right, we were trying to decide at the branch if we could even remain open. We began to see almost immediately into the month of April a 200% increase in the need for food and the demand for families that needed help. And we knew we were going to have to make some changes. We didn't have the space we needed to house the food. So lots of things were changing daily and weekly as we were trying to take care of families. Another thing that was happening is some of these people that were losing their jobs or being sent home and furloughed came to us to volunteer. So we got lots of volunteers that we'd never met before who were coming forward to dig in to help the community. Businesses that were closed were stepping forward to use their resources and their skills, whatever it was that they had, to help us serve the community as well. And it was a beautiful thing. It's been a beautiful thing. We saw the community rally together and everyone tap into our humanity, which is what we do when we know that our neighbors have need, and everyone kind of bands together to take care of and feed people, and in that way express the love of God to a community. So our most at-risk population, our senior adults, they all kind of rose to the top in need and what we needed to do to take care of them in this critical time. All of a sudden they were becoming more homebound than they had ever been before. During that time frame, we received a letter, a handwritten letter, that was written in a large, shaky sort of a handwriting. So the letter was nothing more than a piece of notebook paper that said, "Hi, my name is, I need someone to bring me some food." And this just further drove home to us the need to take care of our vulnerable populations. So we sent someone to the address, found someone who was an elderly adult who was disabled and homebound, and we took care of the need of that person. So we are working on those systems and the way that we take care of our senior adults. That's become a crucial part of what we do. Here we are at Antioch United Methodist Church. They have opened up their building for us. They have a gym that allows us to house pallets of food, and they have been gracious, and we've come in and taken up so much of their space. And from this place up on top of the hill, what we're doing today is we're starting to celebrate with you, many of us, many of you who've worked together to feed thousands of people in our community.
Good morning, class. I hope you came to the class with a good attitude today. We're going to begin this wonderful, interesting, and entertaining class with a review. And my first question today is for, Jimmy. Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? Have you seen Jimmy? Has anyone seen Jimmy? That boy. Well, someone has to answer this question. Someone out there, here's your question. You need to answer it very carefully because your grade depends on it. The question is this. Approximately how many meals have been provided to families each week since March?
You probably don't have to look too far to see people who have been greatly affected by the job loss that we've experienced in our country. In my own family, I have, there are 11 adults, kids and spouses, and 5 of them are still suffering the consequences of being without work. So we know that this is far and wide. So what can you do to help? You can help the Branch of Nashville as we take care of and try to feed families. What we would like to ask you to do is to donate. We'd like to ask you to support us financially so that we can help feed families, help provide food assistance for families so that they can take their money and put it towards their bills and their rent and the other things that are essential during this time while they're trying to get back on their feet. We also would like to ask you to support us financially as we are in another way feeding families by teaching English. We have adult learners who are improving their English skills. That is them moving themselves forward so that they can improve their job situation and take care of their families themselves. How can you do this? What we'd like to ask you to do is we'd like to ask you to become a part of our monthly giving program. Our giving program now has a new name called the Giving Tree. Do you know that $50 a month, just $50 a month, will feed 85 families in a year? That's about 350 individuals that you're helping to take care of. Now, some of you can do $20 a month, and some of you can do $1,000 a month. And every dollar of that is crucial, is critical to helping us do what our community is counting on us doing. Thousands of people are counting on us to do this. If you become a monthly supporter during this weekend, for every person who signs up to do that, we will receive a $250 matching donation. So this is a great way to leverage your giving with the matching donors who have agreed to be a part of this. And the way you do that is you go onto the branchofnashville.org, and when you fill out, you click give, and when you fill out the form, down towards the bottom of the form, you'll see a box to check that says make this a recurring donation. That's how you can become a monthly supporter. Now, some of you may say, I'm not ready yet to do that, but I want to make a one-time gift, and we'd love for you to do the same. Make a one-time gift for us and learn more about what we do and become engaged with us, and every dollar that you give will be doubled by a matching donation. So if you want to give us $100, it becomes $200, and this will be wonderful in taking care of our community. People like Pastor Sam, who takes food to many families within his parish who are homebound. And people like the lady that lives up the street, the older lady that lives up the street, and her son is having a hard time finding a job. They're counting on us. And in this time, many, many, many families, thousands of people are counting on us to help take care of them in this time of need. And Jesus said, when you do it for the least of these, you are doing this for me.
Hi guys, do you like jokes? I love jokes, especially really silly ones. So I have a joke for you. Actually, a couple of jokes. The first joke is this. What do you call a dinosaur who sleeps all the time? How about a dinosaur? Yeah, I thought you would like that one. Okay, the next joke. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert?
because he was already stuffed. Oh, he ate too much. And finally, the corniest one of all, what did the little corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? That one cracks me up all the time. It's so corny. The next question I have for you, though, is not a joke. This is your trivia question. What is a food pantry? Any ideas? Let's see.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for this time together of celebrating and recounting what God has done and what many others have done as we've all worked together and tried to take care of a community. You know, we've served as many as 1,200 families a month since April. That is thousands of people who have been cared for. Children, elders, so many. This is very important. We'd like to leave you with 3 things. First of all, at the very beginning, you saw names that scrolled as event sponsors. Those people have agreed to make a matching gift. So the first $12,000 that are donated this weekend will be matched dollar for dollar. We're very excited about this. So the second thing is that we'd like to ask you to do that this weekend. This is our deadline for achieving our matching gift. This is very important. Please help us maximize that matching gift donation. And thirdly, we'd really like to ask you to join our monthly giving program, the Giving Tree. This group is so important because they keep our lights on, they operate our systems, which disperse as much as 35,000 pounds of food a week into the community, and that takes care of our elders. This is such an important group. We'd like to add 20 members to that group this weekend. So would you consider going to the branchofnashville.org and doing that? Make your gift recurring. You'll receive a little welcome package, and you will become a part of a very significant group that is at the Branch of Nashville. Lastly, we want to tell you about the lady that we received the letter from, who was an elder disabled in her home. Of course, a Good Samaritan packed up groceries and put them in their car and took them to her. You know, the story of the Good Samaritan goes back centuries. We reference it often because we find it to be timeless and poignant. What stands out about this man is that he saw a need, and he considered this person his neighbor because he saw his need. That's what we're asking you to do. Jesus tells that story centuries ago, and it's recorded in the Bible, but we can be a Good Samaritan today. Our community is full of Good Samaritans, but we need more because there are stories we don't know, stories we may never know. We are counting on you, and you know thousands of people, children, elders, families in this community are counting on you. So would you please stop? Don't let the moment get distracted by clicking off this video, but go to thebranchofnashville.org, make your gift, and help us take care of thousands of people in our community. Remember, we're counting on you.
Hi, my name is Eric Lee. I have the pleasure of serving the branch on the board of directors as the treasurer, which means I get to spend a lot of time in spreadsheets and different reports making sure that everything looks good. And I'm here to share with you my perspective on the importance of the Giving Tree program. And the goal of the Giving Tree is to create a strong base of monthly financial supporters. And as you know, the branch serves a number of people every month, and we provide strong community and support to over 1,000 families a month, which is just incredible. That 1,000 families equates to about 4,000 individuals that come through our doors or interact with us in one way or another. And these individuals, they count on us to make sure that our shelves are stocked, that the lights are on, that there's a safe and secure and available building for them to go to, that there are friendly staff and volunteers available to help serve them. And they count on us to do those things every single month. And just like a household budget that you and I have, You know, the branch has monthly expenses that we need to make sure we need to cover. And the great thing about the giving tree is it will help us plan and make sure that we cover those monthly expenses. But even more excitingly is that it'll help us prepare and plan for the future, knowing that there's a steady and reliable stream of supporters that are a part of the branch. And so if you believe in the mission of the branch to build a thriving community of people, we would like to ask you to join the giving tree and join us as one of the monthly supporters. And to do this, you can go to thebranchofnashville.org and click on Give and select to create a recurring gift. And we hope you'll join us.
So that's it, except for one last thing. Don't forget to text us your answers to some of the trivia questions for a chance to win some great prizes. All right, thanks for joining us and for being a good Samaritan.